Now your WZDX Pinpoint Weather with meteorologist Emily Owen.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about weather-wise this week, but I promise it's all good things. So it does look like we will continue to see a few lingering showers hanging around tomorrow afternoon, thanks to a cold front that came through earlier today. But good news is majority of us are going to be on the dry side. We're going to continue to remain below average through the remainder of this work week, and we'll see more sunshine than rain. And of course, we're going to end it with a bang with the 90s returning by the weekend. Pinpoint Viper, right now we are clear, and it looks like we're going to stay this way through the overnight tonight and into the early part of tomorrow. So here's that cold front I was talking about, moved through earlier today with an associated low pressure system with it. That's what caused the rain that we saw yesterday and the early morning hours of today, but it does look like we are going to start to dry out and continue to stay that way through the overnight. We will see partly cloudy sky. Temperatures will be dropping down into the mid 60s for the overnight tonight. Temperatures right now hanging out in the mid 70s, 75 right now in Huntsville, 77 in Arab, 72 degrees in Coleman, 67 degrees right now in Pulaski. But thanks to the cold front, notice our temperature difference within the last 24 hours. We're 4 degrees cooler than what we were this time yesterday, 6 degrees cooler in Pulaski. So we are not feeling as hot as we were yesterday, thank goodness, because it was a scorcher. Partly cloudy sky expected tomorrow. Isolated showers, like I said, most areas will be remaining dry. Check these high temperatures out, though. We're only going to be in the 80s for the afternoon tomorrow. So here I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what I'm talking about, where we could see a few isolated showers move through. So it does look like right around the midnight hour we'll continue to sit under a partly cloudy sky, but it does look like by the time you get ready for that Monday morning commute, you could see a few lingering showers move through. Most of the rain is going to be staying well to our south, but I couldn't rule out just one or two that decides to come up in our direction. Good news is we're going to dry out and stay dry for the entire day on Tuesday. Rain chances for the next few days look like this. I've got a 20% for tomorrow. We'll be dry for Tuesday, and then it looks like we'll hold steady at about a 30 to 20% for the remainder of this work week. 7-day forecast looks like this once again for tomorrow. 86 for the high temperature. We could see a few isolated showers. Other than that, we'll be seeing partly sunny sky. Notice we'll be seeing mostly sunshine, though, for the remainder of the work week ahead. But check it out, 85 degrees for the high temperature on Tuesday. But of course, we're going to swing our way back into the upper 90s by the time we get to the end of this week. But the good news is we're not going to have that muggy feeling like we did last week, so the heat index values won't be as bad, so it'll actually feel like real 90 degrees.
Not bad for the kiddos as they go back, and for the parents. Can't forget them either.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great week to start back to school.
Awesome. Thank you, Emily.